Yeah, well, we feel like our depth on our pitching staff, we kind of felt like going into the season that we would have some guys competing for those conference, those weekend starting jobs, but then, the guys that didn't quite get there or guys that we move in and out would then become really quality midweek guys in non-conference games for us. And Cole certainly proved that last night, and Jason Ingram proved it the same on Tuesday night, that we can run guys out there that are pretty good, that probably could be pitching some conference games. It just sort of shook some things up this week, and it turned out that Cole Shane was the one that we took out of the conference rotation as we put Brett Kohler back in there. But no, I was very pleased with both of those guys, and Cole Shane did a great job last night and mixed everything up and kept those guys off balance and threw the ball real well. Michael Katz, on the other hand, that you just mentioned, he did not have such a great game on Tuesday night, and we scored 18 runs. It was kind of a little down on himself. He had a great batting practice yesterday, really worked on things. He was making a concerted effort to stay inside the ball and drive the ball to the opposite field, just trying to stay on the ball a little bit better. And so he translated that pretty well to the game. His first at bat, I think he had a base hit up the middle. And he just did a great job. So we kind of didn't need his offense on Tuesday night, and it's been sort of typical of this team so far, is that it's been contributions from different guys on different days, which has been good, and that's how teams win a lot of games. And so we needed him last night, and he was able to come up with a huge, 3-run homer to kind of break the game open. So yeah, Michael did a nice job. And again, the things that I look at as a coach are what sort of adjustments are we making, and Michael proved last night that he's capable of doing that. Yeah, it's the thing that I find the most interesting about it, and we talk about and we emphasize to our guys every day, is the mid-innings, and where is that lull coming from? And it's not even been so much of a, we're having a hard time scoring runs. It's that it's almost like we're getting mowed down in those middle innings, 3 up, 3 down, 3 up, 3 down. And so it's sort of maintaining that consistency throughout the ball game is what we're looking for on offense. And so it appears as though we come out of the gate, fired up and doing a lot of good things, and then we turn it around and we flip on another switch at the end of the games and find a way to reach back. But really, it's the middle innings. What's happening in those middle innings? And I think that's where our team needs to focus and get better. Certainly, we don't want to stop doing the good things that we do at the beginning and the end of games, but we want to bring a little more consistency and have some of those things happening in the middle as well. They've got some really good pitchers. I don't think there's too many overpowering guys on their staff, but they really do a good job throwing strikes, mixing up all their pitches, make it difficult. They pitch to contact, usually get some soft contact out of you. Do a good job holding runners. Very well coached, good defensive team, and then on offense they've got power potential. I mean, that's the thing. Every time you play a Delaware team, they've got a chance to have those big innings because they've got some big, strong guys that can drive the baseball. So it's a challenge for us. Last year, we played them in some pretty miserable elements up at Delaware. So one of the coldest games I think I've ever coached in. Actually, it turned out to be a doubleheader, and it was freezing cold, and so it was difficult on both teams. And we were fortunate enough to win those 2 games on that Saturday. But they're a very well coached team. Coach Sherman does a great job, and we expect this to be a very, very, very difficult weekend on us, and certainly a big challenge.